welcome to You, Me, and the Community, a show that is dedicated to showcasing nonprofit organizations and their purpose for serving the community. I'm your host, Daphne Gray. Thanks for joining us. Now, our first organization for today is a nonprofit volunteer service group that serves the needs of children, youth, and families in Craighead County. Ladies and gentlemen, Junior Auxiliary of Jonesboro, Arkansas.
After school, and there's so many things that they could be doing in the community that isn't that great for high school kids or even little kids. So what we like to do is once a month we bring them after school, we do a fun activity, anything from shopping to going to the movie, rock climbing, painting pumpkins, you know. To me, anytime you can provide positive outlets for people who maybe don't have those positive outlets, they can do something positive with their time. If we can provide that for them, then I think it's helping, even if it's just a little bit or just one person, it's better than nothing.
They allow me to do a lot of different things, and we're able to be active with everything, and it works out really well.
Everybody. I like to get to know people. So like I'm a friendly person, so if I see you, I'm gonna talk to you, speak to you, get to know you. And so sometimes we have the same things in common, so that's what I like.
I love doing things like this. It kind of makes my day, it makes me smile.
Auxiliary of Jonesboro, Arkansas. Let's welcome the Woman Chair of Public Relations. We have Mrs. Sarah Dickey. How are you doing today?
I'm doing well, Daphne. Thanks for having me.
Oh, no problem. Hey, it's an honor to have you on our show so you can be able to tell our people how they can serve the community. Now, first and foremost, before we get this show started, as far as what exactly Junior Auxiliary is, I want to know more about you. What made you jump into serving the community?
I have always been an advocate for service, because if you want to help your community, you have to serve your community. Mm-hmm. And one of the great ways to do that, especially since I've moved to Jonesboro in Craighead County, has been through Junior Auxiliary. It's actually a service organization that has members active for 6 years and then encourages you to continue to be active through your life and associate period, which continues until.
Yeah. On
until.
And on, huh?
Right. I first became involved with Junior Auxiliary in 2010. That spring, we host an annual fundraiser, Charity Ball. It's the only fundraiser we hold for the entire year to fund our 11 projects. Mm-hmm. And I attended Charity Ball, and I was amazed, not by the event itself, but those projects, how women can impact the lives of children. And you don't think that going and having lunch once a week with a child improves their life. It really does. Yeah, over the course of a school year, it's amazing what that can do in that child's life. Or our share and wear closet. Mm-hmm. It's stocked full of clothes where if a child comes to school, doesn't have a coat, doesn't have the right shoes, we provide that. It's really amazing to see that over the last 62 years, the impact that Junior Auxiliary has had in Jonesboro, and I really wanted to be a part of that. Mm-hmm. I discovered that the membership process was really fast. Yeah. You had to be nominated by one of the members, and then they kind of informed you a few weeks later, hey, would you like to join? Come on, join with us. And I did, and joined my provisional class of 2010. We have a great group of 14 women just in my provisional class. Right. Overall, Junior Auxiliary in Jonesboro has close to 80, 90 women that are active members. It's really fantastic to see that many women participating in all of these different projects and serving over 3,000 service hours every year.
Good right
We
there.
have probably garnered over 1 million service hours over the last 62 years in Jonesboro.
Now that's inspiring, especially for a lot of organizations out there that are coming up. You know, that's just something to get them actually involved into the community. But I remember, as you saw in the feature story, I went to one of the different projects you had going on. We got many projects, correct?
Yes.
We're going to get into that a little bit later on. I'm super excited about it because they had rock climbing going, and I was like,
Oh yeah,
this close
Girls
to
in
jumping on the
Richmond.
wall.
It's great.
But thank you. We're going to come back to you.
Okay.
More from the Junior Auxiliary when we come back to you, me, and the community.
Talkers standing by to get you motivated for your GED diploma. Text the name Terry to 69222 for a sympathetic pep talk.
You show people what you really are.
Or for a gentle pep talk, text the name Deborah.
You know you're going to make people very proud of you.
And if that's not enough, text the name Danny for an extreme pep talk.
Prove everyone wrong. Show them you're the boss.
Get your GED pep talk and find free GED classes. Text the name of the person you want a pep talk from to 69222.
So, same time next week?
Well, of course. Put away a few bucks, feel like $1 million. For free tips to help you save, go to Feed the Pig.
The next 30 seconds can save you a lot of money. Just do your laundry in cold and stick to full loads. Auto-sleep your computers. Plug your gadgets in a power strip and switch it off when you're done. Headed out? Turn back your thermostat by 10 degrees. And drive sensibly. The more energy you save, the more money you save. Find other great tips at energysaver.gov.
Welcome back. We have the chairwoman of public relations, Ms. Sarah Dickey, from the Junior Auxiliary of Jonesboro. How you doing today?
Doing well, Daphne.
Like I said, it was such an honor to have you on. You was talking about all the community service hours y'all packed in. How much was that again?
We have done over 1 million service hours since the organization began in the 1950s.
That's pretty good. Now, for all of our audience members just tuning in, can you just, again, redefine what the Junior Auxiliary of Jonesboro is again?
Junior Auxiliary is a chapter of just women. We're only women ages 21 and older that live in Craighead County. We are a part of National Association of Junior Auxiliary, so one chapter of many across the United States. And we work very hard to help the children of Craighead County. Our biggest belief is if you create care today, you provide character tomorrow for children.
Amen to that. I want to go ahead and say big ups for the women. Now, as far as the projects, we were talking before we went into break. I went to the actual, was it Girls in Richmond?
Girls in
They
Richmond.
had the best activity. Like, I was like a little kid in the candy store.
So
There's so
much
many
fun.
people out there playing on the little rock climbing. Can you go over the little projects, the mini projects that you guys have involved in your organization?
We have 11 service projects, and our Girls in Richmond program is a mentoring program where we take girls who are exceptionally smart but maybe don't have that extra push at home, maybe a female role model to look up to other than a mom, an aunt, or even a teacher. So they get to experience life outside of home, life outside of school. They get to go rock climbing. They get to go to a really fancy restaurant. They get to do all of these great things with a partner, one of our members. And you spend about an hour, 2 hours every month together and have team building, personal relationship building, and self-confidence building activities built into that mentoring period. One of my favorite projects is Literacy and More. This has evolved over the last 10, 15 years. It is now a book club group at Micro Society Magnet School. We meet with once a week, either 5th or 6th grade boys or girls. I have a group of 4 boys. They're fantastic. They're in the 5th grade. And you read books. It's just like an adult book club, but with kids, and you meet over lunch through their recess. You eat lunch together, a little bit of fellowship, and it's amazing to see how maybe a timid reader at the beginning of the book club is really eager to read and wants to read out loud to you as that time rolls on through the school year. We've got our Share and Wear closet that is based at Annie Camp Junior High, and we have this room that's chock full of new clothes.
Right.
And it has anything from underwear and socks, basic necessities, to coats. Wintertime is coming.
And this is for the student or children who maybe don't have that type of...
That's right. You
Okay.
really don't know or are aware of how many children are dressed inappropriately, especially this time of year when it's so cool in the morning. A kid can come to school in shorts and flip-flops. While that's fine for the afternoon, it's really cold when you walk to school at 50 degrees. And we've also got, let's see, Growing Healthy. That is the dissection program we have for our 6th graders.
Really? Is that what the lung?
The pig heart
I saw
and lungs.
Miss Cass, she had a lung and was pumping it up, and it was
Yes.
so cool.
It's to teach kids good heart and lung health, not to smoke, and we have cardiologists through the community come and talk to all of those schools. What else? TLC, the Learning Center. Special needs.
You know, we actually had TLC on our program. It was last year, though. They came through, and it's pretty cool. I didn't know you guys were linked up. Y'all are linked up with quite a few organizations.
We are. We try to provide support to other nonprofits because we have such a huge membership that other organizations don't necessarily have. So we like to provide support to other nonprofits as well.
Definitely. And one more time before you leave, can you tell us how can a person volunteer or, you know, give them some information how they can get involved?
The best way to get involved is to support Junior Auxiliary through attending Charity Ball. You can find more information about that on our website, jajonesboro.org. If you are interested in becoming a member, you can also send us an email. All of that information is on our website, or find us on Facebook, Junior Auxiliary of Jonesboro.
Well, thank you so much, Ms. Dickey. Again, let's thank the Junior Auxiliary for coming on our show to educate our audiences on their service to the community. Up next, we'll have another burst of community service energy from an organization among the campus of A-State. All when we return to You, Me, and the Community.